Welcome to the Nikki Rich Show. I'm your host, Miss Nikki Rich, and today, guys, we are broadcasting live out of sunny California, and we're broadcasting on LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, and so many more. And let's not forget the NikkiRichShow.com. And guys, you can follow us along on all social media platforms at Nikki Rich Show TV, as well as my personal page, Miss Nikki Rich. Well, guys, we have an exciting show for you, and I am pumped up all about it. We have a featured guest, Miss Vanessa Rogers Tracy. Everything you know from the hit TV show on Love and Marriage, Huntsville, and she's also the mother of Melody Hope. So, with no further ado, I'm so excited to welcome to the Naked Show, Miss Vanessa Rogers Tracy. Welcome. How are you doing?
Hi, how are you, Nikki?
Good. I'm so good. You're looking so beautiful today.
Oh, thank you. You do too.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, first off, before we get started, let everybody know a little bit about you, where you're based out of. Just give us a little background.
Okay, I am Vanessa Rogers Tracy, the mother of Melody Holt. I'm in Alabama. Uh, Melody was born and raised in a small town called Brundage, Alabama. So Alabama is our native land, so to speak. I'm an author, a motivational speaker, a real estate broker,
Wow.
and I just recently launched VRT Media LLC.
Now you know where Melody get it from. Now that is so amazing. We always talk about so many streams of income, and you are making it happen.
Well, I think it's good for you to try to utilize your talent. I won't say 100% because that's very hard to do, but utilize your talents as much as possible. And most of us have multiple, talents. So you just sort of have to explore those and make the best of it.
Now tell me, I mean, aside from your talent, did you ever think that you would get into reality TV? How did that come about?
No, I knew nothing about reality TV. I'm serious. I didn't even watch reality TV. But the way Love and Marriage Huntsville came about, Melody and Martell, they pitched a show to the Carlos King.
Yeah.
And it was more like an HD TV type show. They wanted to show what they do from day to day in their business, which was property preservation. And to my understanding, he sort of told them, look, this show is good, but if we put an ensemble together, I would be able to sell it to more networks. And they sort of introduced their friends, the Scotts, to him, and they interviewed. And apparently, they liked them. And here we are, Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Now you know what else I love too. I'm gonna tell you. We know there are the children, but the mothers of this show, y'all make the show.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, you mothers, y'all keep it real. I love that y'all keep it real and you're honest with your children, and I love that.
Well, I think what you see in all of the mothers is we're being who we are. I can say for me, I'm not one. I don't like a lot of mess. You know,
Hmm.
so I'm gonna keep it real and 100, and I know how to do that and try to be respectful whenever I do it.
Yeah.
But I'm not one to be overbearing. I know when someone is letting me know, hey, you really need to cut this conversation off,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Well, I know on last season and also currently on this season, there's a lot of things that's happening with your family. A lot of things going on. I mean, just to also see your daughter go through, all that pain on TV. How do you handle that? With everything she went through.
Well, it's been very hard.
Hmm.
The show was not supposed to go this way. It was supposed to show that they experienced infidelity in their marriage and they got past it and they became stronger and continued to build their empire, their legacy, and they continued to be that power couple. But unfortunately, it didn't go that way. Some things that was taking place continued to take place. But it's been hard watching some of the disrespect, towards my daughter. And I'm gonna be honest with you, me and my family, we've been really struggling with
Yes.
that.
But I like it that, your family and Melody, y'all kind of stay away from it. You kind of move away from it. You on the side, a lot of drama, but y'all don't. You're not really into much to me. You kind of push it away or whatever. But
Well, my thing is, and I told Melody this.
mm,
I supported her in whatever decision she made.
yes.
If she decided to stay in her marriage, I supported her in that. If she ended up making the decision that she uh, finally had to make, I also support her in that.
Mhm.
I just felt like my job as a mom was to nurture her through the whole thing and trust that what I put in her will help her to make the right decision. And, she has to make the best decision for her. So I just support her in whatever that decision is. And unfortunately, the actions continued and she had to file for divorce.
Mhm.
But she is in such a more happier place.
Yes.
And I mean, it's just amazing to see the peace and the happiness that I see in her now. So I just love the fact that she's getting back to the Melody that we know. Because sometimes when you're in a situation, you can't see how toxic it is until you walk away from it or that person walk away from it and you start seeing those changes in them. And you're like, man, they were really dealing with some stuff.
Yes. And I love the fact that, she is bossing up this season. I mean, her and her friend Destiny, they are bossing up. And everybody else on the cast too. And I love it. They're killing the game. And I love the women empowerment that's a part of the show. So I like that.
Right. And I think everyone is doing their thing, in
Yeah.
their lane, so to speak. But I will say that, Melody, she has been groomed for what she's doing right now. You know, Growing up, she was groomed for the entertainment world. She sort of stepped away from that a little bit when she got married, but just to see her come full circle back to it and to see how God is just blessing her and opening doors for her and putting her with the right people and the right connections, it's just awesome to see her, actually pursue what we all knew she was talented and had that purpose and drive in her to do.
Now, what is your relationship with Martell? Because I know there was a big blow up. You saw the clip, with a big blow up. So, what is your relationship right now? What do y'all think?
I don't have a lot of interactions with Martell. This is still new, so the wounds are still fresh. Um, but I will say that, I think we try very hard to get along and be sociable for the sake of the children,
Hmm.
because at the end of the day, that's our connection now. He's the father of my grandbabies, and that will always be. So my desire is that him and Melody can get in a good co-parenting situation that's peaceful. I know Melody really wants that, and she's really working hard to make that happen. And I hope we can have those outings, or be at a kid's game and we're sitting there together cheering them on
Yeah.
without any kind of animosity or anything being there. But you have to remember, we've been a family for like 14 years,
Hmm.
and we weren't a family like I was here and you were there. We came together a lot. We even went on vacations together.
Wow.
So there's always been a relationship there, which is why I think it's so hard to see all the disrespect.
Hmm.
I can't hear you.
Okay, can you hear me?
I can now.
I can see where Janai says, "My favorite TV mom, she will build you up, but humble your spirit at the same time. Love, 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 Miss Vanessa."
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. You get so much love, and how does it feel to get so much love from the supporters, the fans, and the viewers out there?
Well, the thing is, I think, whenever you go into reality TV, you go into it just being you, and you really don't know how people are going to receive you. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I love it. I love it when people say, "Oh, she's my favorite TV mom," or "She is so sweet and she's so nice," and they're saying it because they see inside of me as to who I am. But there are always some people out there that's gonna see negative stuff, and no matter what you do, they're gonna have something negative to say. One thing I have learned through all of this is, you know, everybody can sit behind a keyboard and say all kind of crap. you know, you just have to let it ride. Because my thing is, the only opinions that matter to me are the people that are in my immediate circle, and they know who I am.
Yes.
People that don't know me, I don't really sweat over that too much. But it does make me feel good to hear, some of the fans and stuff say, "Oh, she's my favorite she's my favorite mom on the show. Oh, she's so sweet. She keeps it together." Yeah, you love hearing positive stuff.
Hmm. And that's what I like too. You gonna get so much negative. I think that's just social media in general. But look at you. You are powerful. You creating businesses after businesses and successful at the same time. You like you said, you don't know me.
Right. And I will say that's one thing that the show has given me is a bigger platform to be able to push who I am and what I do. And I would be lying if I said that that has not been beneficial to me, because it has been. I've been a real estate broker now for 5 years. Next year it'll be 6 years.
Hmm.
And to be able to push that profession, as a Black female, this is what I do, and then actually being able to share with people when I sell a property or when I buy a property. And
Hmm.
of course, my books, like I said, I'm an author. And
Yes.
Ushered Yet Abandoned, the Mask of a First Lady, that was my first book that I released 2 years ago, and it went international. We actually shipped outside of the US. And
Now where can they go and check it out at?
well, my website, www.vanessartracy.com. You can go on there and you can order my book. It's also on Amazon, Books a Million. But I prefer people order it from the website,
Hmm.
because when you order off Amazon, they get a cut. But
Yeah.
if they order it off my website, then, I get to keep that. I save you shipping costs. Plus, I autograph your book for you. So it's very beneficial to order it from the website.
Yes, and you have more books now. I know you got some projects you working on, some collaboration with Miss Tony. So I know you can't really talk about it, but we're excited.
Yeah, I just signed with Tony Jenkins Entertainment.
Hmm.
They are now representing me as my management company, and she has came to me with some awesome projects that she has in the works and asked me if I would be willing to participate in it, and I am super, super excited about that. So you can also get in touch with me by going to her website, which is www.tonyjenkinsentertainment.com. And if anyone wants to book me for a speaking engagements or things like that, they can go to her website or my website and find me there.
And with all your businesses, can you please break down where they can go and learn more? The website and everything about your all your businesses that you have.
Like I said, everything is pretty much on www.vanessartracy.com. We have quite a bit of information on there. And also, my children's book is coming out in August.
Yay!
Yeah, when I wrote my first book, because it was for adults, my grandbabies could enjoy that. And I promised them that I would write something that they could enjoy. So I finally got around to it. It's going to be a series, but
Okay.
volume one is coming out in August. And the series is called Chronicles of a Grandma Mother. My grandbabies call me Grandma Mother. But and volume one is entitled "A Trip to Grandma Mother's House," and it will be recommended for ages 0 through 5 because of the reading level and the content. But
Mhm.
each volume will have age recommendations depending on the reading level and the content.
Now, can we expect you on this season, even any other reality TV shows?
You can expect me on Love and Marriage Huntsville. I think you will see me being there, being very supportive to Melody,
Mhm.
interacting with my grandbabies, trying to find some kind of common ground with this new relationship that
Mhm.
Martell and I may or may not be able to have. And you'll definitely see me, just keeping it real, just
Yes,
being.
you are. You keep it real. I love it. I love everything. Like I said, the mothers of the show. I mean, y'all make the show because I was like, oh, I love the mother.
Okay, great.
Yes, y'all are amazing, and like I said, now we know where Melody gets it from. You know,
Oh, thank you.
so it's such a blessing. Just having you on here, and anytime I want to say you are welcome. Like I know you got new projects coming up, so you're welcome to showcase them here, or
Thank
if you're
you.
not in California in LA. You're welcome. We would love to interview you in person as well, or you know, um, if you're ever in California.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Well, it's been an honor and a pleasure having you on. We look forward to having you back and so much more. Do you have any quick shout outs to anybody, or you want to thank anybody that's helped you along the way, or just inspire you?
Okay, first of all, I want to tell everyone watch Love and Marriage Huntsville every Saturday, 8 Central on the OWN network. And you can find me on Instagram. I'm at VRT 2019. And on Facebook, I'm Vanessa Rogers Tracy. And then, of course, again, my website is www.vanessartracy.com. You can locate me there, or you can locate me through Tony Jenkins Entertainment, which is www.tonyjenkinsentertainment.com. And you can also follow her on Instagram at Tony Jenkins Entertainment. Um, please follow us because that's how you're going to be able to know the great projects that are
Yes,
coming up really soon. I think everyone's going to be just blown away.
they
By
are. They
those.
are.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for you. It's gonna be so amazing. Yes, Love and Marriage Huntsville. It's going down. Y'all better watch. Now, do you have a Twitter? Because I tweet as well.
No, I don't have a Twitter account. I am on LinkedIn though, as Vanessa
Yay, we're
Rogers
on LinkedIn.
Tracy. Yeah, but the thing, you know, I know a lot of people have like all of these social media accounts, and I don't know how they keep them up to date. You know, because
It's a lot.
because for me, I do have a life outside of the show and outside of social media. And, during the day, I'm interacting with people, clients and stuff. And sometimes when I get home, I just want to shut down. So it's going to be hard for me to keep my social media accounts up that I have now. But no, not on Twitter,
I know the
not on
Rock Center.
Clubhouse or any of that stuff.
I was gonna say I know the Rock Center said I love the mothers. Yes, I was just saying that. We love the mothers of
Well, you all really have to watch the episodes because I just had interaction with Wanda this
Oh,
past weekend, my first time having any interaction with her. And that was really, really interesting. So
I'm
you're
ready.
gonna have to watch.
Y'all gotta tune in. It's going down.
Yeah.
Well, I thank you so much for being our featured guest. Much love to you, Miss Vanessa Rogers Tracy. Congrats to you on all your success.
Thank
From your
you.
businesses to as an author, international best-selling author. You're welcome back anytime. But thank you again for being
Thank
our
you
guest.
so much for having me and allowing me to share on your platform.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you.